Good morning, y'all. This is Chrissy T, and I'm back with the recap of Love and Merits Huntsville. So the episode starts with Nell and Chris. Nell meets up with Chris because she has some things that's been weighing heavily on her, and she has to get it off her chest. Meanwhile, Chris tells her that he's looking for houses for Sunni and Moses, the same people that betrayed Destiny. And by the look on Nell's face, honey, she wanted no parts. Miss Fletcher doesn't think that Destiny would be too thrilled to find out that Chris is looking for houses for Sunni and Moses. But I honestly think that, I don't know. I don't think Destiny would have any issues with that because at the end of the day, it is just business. I mean, it's not like they're moving in with the Fletchers, and I don't think they have a friendship with Destiny like that anyway. The Fletchers are more close to Mel and Martell. So anyway, Miss Fletcher continues to talk to Chris about their grown children, okay, who are still in need of their financial assistance. Do they have jobs? And where's the money going? Maybe they should attend some budgeting classes, okay, or some counseling to devise a plan that teaches them financial independence. Because if you keep giving, they're going to keep asking. That's how it works. And why set boundaries now that should have been implemented earlier? Don't wait until they exhaust all your funds, okay, and deplete you financially to set boundaries because they might not be receptive to this change. So now be ready for some smoke, okay, and be ready for some pushback. Because you can give and give and give, but the one time you say no, honey, they forget about each and every time you did say yes. Okay, so be ready, girl. So in the next scene, Chris is showing Moses and Sunni houses, but he doesn't feel the need to run it by Destiny, which seems reasonable. But here's the caveats. Chris refers to Destiny as his little sister. This cast has a funny way of defining their friendships, I'm telling you, which leads to confusion. And I can now understand why Destiny confused Sunni as being her friend, because this cast do not know how to define their relationships with each other. Now, Chris, who now refers to Destiny as his little sister, doesn't feel obligated to inform her that he's helping Sunni and Moses find a house in Huntsville. So it's bad enough that she done took the girl's man. Okay, now she trying to take her city too. Sunni is trying so hard to walk in Destiny's shoes, even starting to dress like her. Sunni, beautiful lady, but she dressed, oh my God. She dressed worse than Giselle on the Real Housewife of Potomac. She has on a fall picnic sweater with some denim shorts, which were cute, and some pink thigh-high boots. Girl, no. Meanwhile, Moses still stands by the fact that Destiny fumbled the ball. She wasn't giving him enough attention. So Martell says that he told Destiny that he's neutral. Cap, he didn't tell that girl that. So Martell says he's neutral, but yet he expects Nell and her husband to pick a side between him and Mel. Now, that's inconsistent with being neutral, Martell. A quick solution so that everyone's happy. Chris, you pick Martell, and Nell, you pick Mel, and everyone's happy. Leave it like that. But as quiet as it's kept, I think they kind of already picked a side without not saying it, because every time Nell has an event, Martell ain't coming. She don't even extend the invite. She invites Mel. So keep it that way. And then if Chris has some type of function, don't invite Mel, invite Martell, and everyone's happy. Meanwhile, across town, Martell pulls up on Stormi. Now, she's curious about the real story between him and Latricia. So he finally admits that she showed up to the crib. Although the timing is unclear. I don't know when. Was he with Mel then when she popped up? Were they separated when she popped up? Was she before coleslaw, after coleslaw? Give us something. So now it all makes sense. I kind of see why Martell was hesitant to let them know that, yeah, I know Shorty. I think he tried to help you out, Trish. You didn't even tell. You were dishonest with Ken, Trisha. You didn't tell the truth, well, the whole truth. A half truth is a lie. You did not tell Ken that you showed up at Martell's house, and I'm sure he clapped them cheeks. I'm sure he did. Ken, if you're watching, that's a red flag. That is a red flag. Something happened between her and Martell. I don't care. Something went on. Because why didn't she not tell Ken that she went to Martell's house? You're mad about him not knowing you or pretending to not know you, but yet you kept this from your fiance. Ken, get out. So Martell also confesses that he slid in the DM and he invited her over. And that's where the story ends. He didn't give us any type of context or nothing. So then they discuss the harassment that Stormi received from an overzealous Melometer. Martell says the Melometers are irrational, deranged, psychotic, off their rocker bananas. And he said some of them do too damn much. Facts. So Martell drops a bombshell and he says that Mel is the creator and the founder of the Melometers. I didn't know that. And he says she should be responsible for the bullshit they doing. I don't think Mel is in control of the Melometers, but I do think that maybe she could have spoken out and let them know, listen, y'all doing too much. She can't control them, but she can make a post or something, say, hey, Melometers, I appreciate your support. However, some of the things you're doing, I'm not okay with. And it's just as simple as that. So Stormi then tells Martell how things are going between her and Mel. She said they were cool, and then out of the blue, it just ended. Stormi says she's one of those persons that is direct, okay? She say what she means, and she means what she say. And she said she would expect that from Mel as well. Because if Mel was mad at her because she likes Destiny, then she should speak on it, and I agreed. But Stormi, the same conversation you're having with Martell, I've not heard you have this conversation with Mel, okay? I have no idea how Stormi and Mel fell out, but Mel has fell out with most of the cast. Now, I understand how she fell out with the rest of them because there was some jealous undertone in season 1 and 2 with Latricia and Kimmy. But I don't know how this falling out come about with her and Stormi. I think it had to do with Miss Betty coming for Mel on Twitter. I don't know. Maybe y'all do. Let me know in the comments. I have no idea how this falling out started with her and Stormi because at one point they were cool. And if I remember correctly, Stormi and Destiny couldn't stand each other. And I think it was Mel that brought them together to make up. So meanwhile, Kimmy and Maurice meets up with Sunni and Moses, who inform them that they are relocating to Huntsville. Now this surprises Kimmy, and she asks Sunni if she feels moving to Huntsville is adding insult to injury. It damn sure is, which we all know Sunni don't give a damn. So of course she's going to say no. So it's revealed, y'all, that Moses did a 15-year prison sentence, not consecutively, but here and there. He lost his sister. He lost his grandmother. He lost a lot of people while he was in there. So Maurice says that he now understands why Sunni and Moses' relationship is moving so quickly. I think Moses just wants to be taken care of by a woman, and Sunni was that desperate and thirsty to do it. So he says Sunni was the best thing that happened to him, and guys like him need that type of woman. Now that raises a red flag. I think that he wants Destiny, but he needs Sunni, okay? Because Moses is codependent. And you know what? Maurice threw some shade in the green screen when he thought no one would catch. So he says Sunni is a leader in that relationship. Honey, facts. Because when a woman operates outside of her traditional role, that's going to get exhausting, okay? And it won't be sustainable in the long run. Isn't that what happened to Tia Maui, one of the twins? She was tired of being the leader in her household. When there's a man present, why is the woman being the leader? I mean, that's just what the book says. I mean, let me know how y'all feel about a woman being the leader. I mean, are traditional roles still a thing? Is it a thing of the past? I don't know. Let me know. And Sunni tells them that she knew that when she first saw Moses that he was going to be her husband. Girl, you were plotting and planning then. You were definitely plotting and planning. How do you know a man that's already taken is going to be your husband? So Moses said that he doesn't have any kids and Sunni doesn't have any kids. So they are working on a family. Same thing he said to Destiny. He wanted a family, but now yeah. So in the next scene, Nell and Chris, they invite the kids over. We learn that Chris has secured a job, honey. Not only that, he is the supervisor, so they congratulate him on that. But Nell doesn't hold back at all, and she lets them know that she is putting her foot down when it comes to financially supporting them. She said, it stops now. They need to figure it out. She tells them, do not call her unless it's really an emergency because they are hindering them from the things they want to do with their money. And going forward, the only people she's supporting is her grandkids, meaning Lance's kids. But Kiki breaks down and she says that what about her kid? Because she feels like Nell should help her with her son as well because she doesn't have anyone and she never had her mom and her dad. I feel where Kiki is coming from, but I'm also sensing some woe is me attitude from her. She feels sorry for herself and wants others to feel sorry for her as well. But I do think Kiki needs some therapy as well. She's another one that needs to be financially dependent on herself because you are the mother to your child. Okay, not Nell. But Nell does apologize and reassures her that, of course, she's not going to abandon her kid because Kiki looks to Nell as her mother figure because her parents are deadbeats. So Chris brings up the possibility of having group therapy, which Kiki is on board with that. Chris would also like the group therapy and would like some solo sessions as well. I think that is a good idea. But I noticed that Nell doesn't want to do any solo sessions, but the kids think that she should, but she doesn't want to. I think she really should because Nell, there's some deep-seated anger in her, okay? Because anger is usually a secondary emotion. So there's something deep in there that needs to be brought out, Nell, and therapy could help. So I think you should consider it, okay? Because you got some problems, girl. She can be so calm and then it's rawr. And I think Nell has some anger because she feels like she gets used by her kids. You know, they only call when they need something or want money. She feels like a money tree. She feels unappreciated. So y'all, that is the end of this episode. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.